Crypto Warriors is Searching Crypto back at it again. Today is Monday, September 7th, 2020. Happy Labor Day for all of you that are celebrating Labor Day here in the States. Let's get into it. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I say it is the sincerest form of identity theft. Let's get into it. You'll see why I use this quote today. Coming from Decrypt. Just Eat now accepting Bitcoin payments in France. Customers can now pay with Bitcoin for food deliveries from over 15,000 restaurants across France using delivery service Just Eat. Great news, great adoption. We're seeing the build out of Bitcoin being accepted in for different form of payments throughout the world. And don't worry about the price fluctuations. Just know that people are building and creating new ways for people to use Bitcoin. And that will bring more adoption. So here it is in brief. Just Eat France is now accepting Bitcoin payments for food deliveries. The home delivery service is using US-based BitPay as a payment provider. The service will allow will let customers pay using Bitcoin for deliveries from over 15,000 restaurants in France. Just Eat is a major player in the delivery of meals in France. This initiative could help to democratize the use of cryptocurrencies among the general public. And that's what we're looking for. If they see that they have this payment option, oh, what's this Bitcoin thing? I've heard about it. Oh, maybe I should try it. That will bring adoption. All right. So this is what someone said in a French publication. This is a big one right here. We do not charge any fees for Bitcoin payments. To make a Bitcoin payment, you need to create a digital wallet by downloading special software or an app. And again, they won't be charging you to use a Bitcoin payment. That, I think, will spur adoption. That will make people want to try it out or test it out at least. Payments using Bitcoin will be calculated based on the current price charged by BitPay. However, if a Bitcoin payment is canceled, the customer will be refunded in euros, with payment being sent to the customer's traditional bank account. So that's because as soon as you make the payment, BitPay instantly convert the payment to euros. So if you cancel it, they'll just send the last price, or based on the last price of Bitcoin, back to your bank account. So again, great use case. Building out, more adoption, more adoption, more adoption. If I sound stuffy, it's because my allergies are killing me right now. But it's not a big deal. We'll get to it. A UK challenger bank goes peer-to-peer with crypto with a catch. Ziglo only lets you send crypto to other Ziglo customers. You can't send it to external wallets. So Ziglo is a challenger bank, as they're calling it, like Revolut. In brief, Challenger Bank Ziglo has announced that you can use its app to send cryptocurrencies to other people as well as buy and sell crypto. But you can't send your crypto to regular cryptocurrency wallets, only to other Ziglo customers. Revolut and Ziglo are attempting to outmaneuver traditional banks with their crypto offering. Now, I've stated in the past, not your keys, not your Bitcoin. This is just paper Bitcoin, paper crypto, when you're talking about the likes of Revolut and this new Ziglo app. Okay, they are, I guess, bringing more people into the space, and some people just here, they don't care about the idea of being your own bank and all the traditional crypto ethos, so to speak. They just want to know when Lambo, and this will, I guess, be for that crowd, because there'll always be that crowd that feel like they need to depend on a bank or a financial institution to do a lot of their banking, so to speak, for them. Let's go down. It's complicated. when asked about why they don't allow their users to send the cryptos off their platform. It's complicated, Nick Turner Samuels, Ziglo's chief product officer, told Decrypt. Scroll out some more. All right. It doesn't want to upset regulators. So that's the big thing. They're really trying to play both sides here. You know, they don't want to upset regulators. They just got their banking license or their money transmitter license. So they don't want to lose it right away by allowing users to send their cryptos off of the platform. We know that regulators could come down extremely hard on this new player, Ziglo and Revolut, because they're afraid of crypto. They know what cryptos are. They know that cryptos will basically replace all, even the regulators sometime in the future. So they're trying to, play nice with the regulators, and I definitely understand that. However, I think they should have pushed harder and make it so that people can take their cryptos off of the platform. All right. So it doesn't want to upset regulators. There are dark sides of the crypto world, and this is a my BS sniffer or whatever is coming out right now. It's sniffing a lot of BS, full of fraudsters, hackers, and money launderers. The same thing happened in the traditional finance space. Hackers, fraudsters, money launderers, they're all within the traditional finance space, and they do the same thing over there as well, if not on a larger scale. And a lot of the banks themselves are the ones that are doing it. I'm not going to, get on my high horse, so to speak, or my soapbox and stand here and tell you about all the different ways or all the different articles that have come out in the past about the Wells Fargo's, the JP Morgan's Chase, the cocaine boat. I'm just going to stop right there. You can look it up yourself. All right. He went on to say you can look into the world of crypto and see that there have been issues with various companies or various cryptos. They have been tainted by the fact that they have been hacked. Cryptos themselves don't get hacked. Well, 51% attack ETC. I mean, not looking good right now. Making my case here, my argument a little bit more difficult, but it's mostly the wallets. It's mostly the software that handle the cryptos, is not the cryptos themselves. And especially when you're talking about something as secure as Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? The ones that still use proof of work and their network are super secure. I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, ultimately it's going to be customers voting with their wallets about who they want to trust. Now, if I have any UK listeners or viewers out there, vote with your money. Vote with your wallet. Do not use these apps. Do not use the Revolut. Do not use the Ziglos. It's not your cryptos. It's not your keys. You're only able to send it to other people that use that particular app. I'm going to stop there. Next, another form of flattery, quote, so to speak. So we first had this one, Ziglo, copying Revolut. Now we have Binance again. Binance brings out platform for farming new assets. So we're seeing this DeFi craze happening to the point where Binance is allowing their customers a one-click option to use DeFi on their platform. All right, the world's largest crypto exchange unveiled the Launchpool platform on September 6th. According to Binance, the new platform will allow users to have securely farm new assets, as well as users will get new token rewards in return for staking BNB, BUSD, and other tokens. The first project in Launchpool is the Bella protocol, where users will be able to stake their BNB, BUSD, ARPA tokens into 3 separate pools to farm Bell tokens over 30 days. So that starts in 2 days on September 9th. I say it's a form of flattery because Kucoin has been doing this since late last year with their Pool X platform, where you're able to stake different form of cryptos, from Tezos to their own crypto, the KCS shares, the Kucoin shares, to Cosmos, and there's another one. I can't remember it right now, but you're basically doing DeFi farming, all right, yield farming, and you get the POL token, and then you could take that POL token, and what I've been doing was just been converting that POL token into KCS shares. I've been, KCS shares, Kucoin shares, because the S stands for shares. But I guess it's a form of flattery because now we're seeing Binance doing the same thing, and I didn't even know it was yield farming when I was doing it. I was just saying, okay, it's another way for me to get more Kucoin shares. And then we saw this whole DeFi thing pop off and started happening this year. So yeah, there you have it. Binance, jumping on the bandwagon again. Next, this is coming from Cointelegraph again. South Korean government agency to use blockchain-based employee ID system. Korean Internet and Security Agency, or KISA, is the first public entity of South Korea to implement a blockchain-powered employee ID system through a smartphone app started in October. I don't know why this is over here. Let's just delete that. According to Yonhap, the agency will also issue tokens called Kissa Coin to reward Kissa employees or best employees, enabling them to purchase snacks, beverages, and even office supplies. It is currently being pilot tested with the expectation to make it available for the entire workforce. There you go. We're seeing government agencies starting to implement blockchain and the use of blockchain. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is great news for icon bag holders like myself. Big disclaimer right there. All right, I think this is a use case with Icon and their ID platform. The COVID-19 pandemic and the desire for implementing contactless solutions among its work processes are some of the reasons behind the implementation of this solution. Now, in other recent developments on blockchain adoption across the country, Daegu, the fourth largest city in South Korea, recently announced its plans to allocate over $6 million towards blockchain and AI education. We're seeing other countries develop or set up the framework to educate people on blockchain and AI. And this is why they will leave us in the dust and leave us behind. 1 million South Koreans have foregone their physical driver's license in favor of blockchain-powered digital alternative used in conjunction with the Pass smartphone app. Over there in Asia, they're miles ahead when it comes to the adoption of new tech and contactless tech and smart IDs. The US, we still have so much bureaucracy here that we're getting left behind because the government and they're just too tied up. They're just too old, man. I hate to say it, but they're just too old in their way of thinking. They're a bunch of dinosaurs still running the way how we do things over here instead of trying to adopt these new tech and move forward. So we're getting left behind. Next, Binance defends sushi listing after criticisms. I'm not going to get too much into this. I'm just going to read the quote or hear from CZ that he tweeted out. As one of the leaders of the space, we support innovation. With innovation comes the chance of high reward and high risk. Some projects make it to the moon while some fall short. Always manage your risk accordingly. In crypto winter, I tell people to hodl. When things are hot, I tell people to be super cautious. I still get heat whenever something goes south. I will take the heat. It just hurts to see people getting wrecked and still not managing their risk. I mean, yeah, we're all adults here. Just because they listed it, I mean, it's tough because I think they did validate it by listing it, and people should always still DYOR. Although Binance is the largest crypto exchange and it's very reputable, you still have to DYOR. It doesn't mean that every single project that they list will go to the moon. And it's a yield farming project. All right, it's a yield farming protocol. Don't buy those tokens. Yield farm them, and you'll get them for free. That's it. DYOR. I tend to agree with him. You got to DYOR, man, and manage your risk. Next, And this is big news coming from Microsoft. Microsoft warns digital currency owners to be aware of new malware. Yeah, so we're seeing some new malware being used here on Microsoft Windows products, like pretty much what 90% of all the computers in the world. I'm using one right now. But basically, do not open any suspicious emails because it could be a malware and threat, especially if you are using a software wallet or using your cryptos and credit cards. Not only cryptos, but credit cards as well. Your sensitive banking information and crypto information, they basically steal it. So you get an email from someone you don't know, delete it. That's it. Let me know what you guys think. Smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and as always, thank you for the support. And I'm out. Peace.